Good day, guys. Welcome to lesson 5 of the grade 5 coding holiday program brought to you by Africa Teen Geek in conjunction with the Department of Education. Okay, I'm your teacher, Mr. Sean Murugan. And okay, look at the screen here. Today we're going to be doing getting input from the user, but I will start off with a recap from what I've done in the previous lesson. There's two links here that you see. The first one is very important. I hope you all by now have signed up so that you can log in and use the Mzora coding blocks. The second link here is the YouTube link to the Africa Teen Geeks channel, and you'll find all these videos that you've missed. So if anybody that's joining today and you've missed the previous videos, you can go there and check the videos. The good thing about looking at the videos is that you've got time to press pause and you can try it out. Most of you guys are using one device, so it's very difficult to be in the Zoom lesson and also try out the things that I'm showing you. So this is a very important link as well. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, by now I'm sure all you guys have managed to log in, and this is what you normally see as soon as you open Mzora blocks. Okay, for those of you who are still having a problem, I'm just gonna have a quick demonstration here to show you how it's done. Right, you firstly got to type in www.mszora.co.za. Okay, now I'm logged in at the moment. Let me just log out and show you. So basically you are gonna have the screen over here. You're gonna sign up, enter all this information here. Right, your parent will assist you with this. When you enter your email address, you'll receive an email when you click this button. After you verify that email, you will be able to come up here and log in. Okay, let me close the screen here. Okay, let me log in with my information. Okay, so once you log in, you're going to see this dashboard here, and you see this logo right in the middle of the screen. You go there and you will click. Okay, so if your internet connection is fine, you will see the screen here. Okay, so there's no actually downloading. Basically, it's like logging in. You log in to the website, and then you have access to Mzora blocks. Okay. Now, yesterday we were doing variables, and most of the examples that I did yesterday were about mathematics. So basically, the variables that we made we're storing numbers. Today, I want to start off by showing you that we can also store alphabets, or we can call it text. So I'm going to start off by let's put a event. Let's put the when green flag clicked. I'll make this center part of the screen a bit bigger. So I'll say when the green flag is clicked, let's go make a variable. Now, the most common variable in games, most of the time, they ask you to enter your name. So let's make a variable that will store your name. So click on new variable name. Let's call it name. Now you can call it username, or I'm just going to call it name, N-A-M-E. Remember, we will click this option here. That means if I add any more characters, they can also access this variable. So click OK. There it appears here on the stage. Remember, I can tick it, it disappears. Tick it again, it'll appear. If I double click on it, I can change the way it looks. Okay, so I'm going to leave it standard at the moment like that. So now if at the moment it's saying name and they're showing 0 in there. So let's go put in a name. So remember the block that we use is set my variable to. So use the set my variable, you click on my variable, you select the variable that we made, which is called name. And let's type in a name. Let's say Tony. Okay, I like Iron Man, so I'm using Tony. So when I click, simply let me just show you now. When I click the green flag, you can see here that Tony's name appears here. I'll just make it bigger for you to see, but you can see that over there. Just remember the 3 icons in the top here is to change the way things look. See the first one, it makes your coding area very big, but makes your stage smaller. Most often we leave it, we click the center icon so that everything looks quite visible. But when you want to run your program where you can see everything clearly, it's nice to run it with the full screen. And when you want to return back, you click this here, we'll return back to the normal size. Now, another thing I wanted to try is, now it's not nice to only see the name Tony over here. Now, there is a way that we can make this character say the name. But there is a way that we can make the character say the name, which I will show you now. Now, if you go through the options and come to sensing, okay, no, that's not sensing. We'll go to looks. Sensing, this is what I'm going to do today. I'll come to that just now. Let's go to looks. And you see here it says, say hello for 2 seconds. Let me show you what that does. Let me just take this away from here. Let's link up this and click the green flag. Remember, I can click it there or I can click it here. Let's click it here. You see what happens? It says, I don't know if you saw that there. It said hello. Okay, so now if I do this, guys, if I go and I link up my set name to Tony, and then I'll say, instead of saying hello, I will go to variable and I will take the name and I'll put the name in here. So before I press play, we can predict if we are saying this variable. So I'm sure when I run this, let me show you. There it said Tony. Now it said Tony so far away from the character because if you look at this picture of the character, the picture actually ends over here. Because basically this blue ray is also forming a picture. So I'm just, for this example, I'm going to change. I'm going to find a new character. So, okay, let's look at some characters. Okay, you can pick pretty much whatever character you like. Go to fantasy. Okay, let's pick this wizard for now. But I want to use the wizard, so you can delete the other sprite or we can hide it. It depends what you want to do. Let's hide it. Okay, let's delete it. I'm going to delete it. Now remember something now. The code is gone because the code was for the other sprite. So now I'm going to start again with this wizard. So let's pick a backdrop. Let's pick a nice picture of a backdrop. Okay, we can pick pretty much any picture that we want to. Let's pick this picture maybe here. Okay, it looks quite interesting. Like it looks like a scene from the movie Harry Potter. So let's make the sprite, the wizard, a little smaller. So I typed in 80 over here. Okay, so let's start again. There's my variable. To get things rolling, we can use the when green flag clicked. We'll go to variable. I will say set name. Now, since this looks like the movie Harry Potter, so I'll say let's set name to Harry Potter. Okay, so now let's make this character say that name. So I will show you again. You go to looks. We've got, if I'm going to just take these few here. Okay, now I'm going to use this one over here. It says say hello for 2 seconds. Now, if I pick this other option here, which just says hello, now it will appear very quickly and then it will go away. Most often, it might be too quick for you to see. That is why I like to use the first one, which is got a delay for 2 seconds. And we can even adjust this delay. If you want this delay to be longer, you can do so. Okay, is there a question? He's upstairs. And the only thing I've ever seen her break into is her mother's purse. Okay, please mute your, if you're not speaking, please mute your microphone. Okay, I think we have a raised hand. Let's have a look quickly. Zoe, you can ask your question.
Hello, sir.
Hi, Zoe.
How are you?
I'm okay.
I'm good. Sir, so how do you type in the name for your sprite in the set name block?
Oh, okay, I will show you. Okay, I'll show you that now. Okay.
Okay.
Let me show you again, right? You go to variable, you take your set name block. I'm just going to do it again just to show you. When you set in the name, you see where it says 0. You click in it. When you click in it, you will see that it becomes highlighted in blue. Then you can type in whatever you want in there. Okay, can you see above that I typed in Harry Potter? So let me take this away now. Now let's make the wizard say, hello, Harry Potter. So if I go and say, if I take this variable and I drop it in here, let's press the green arrow and see what happens. Okay, can you see the wizard says Harry Potter? Now, what if we want to say, hello, Harry Potter? Now, can you see there's only a place for, you can either type in some information here, or you can put in a variable. So if I want to put more things, like I want to say hello, and I want to put this variable here, which has what's in this variable? The name that I entered here. Harry Potter is inside here. So you will go to operators, just like yesterday when we were doing plus and minus. There's a new special kind of block that we like to use. It's called a join. And for now, it says join apple banana. Let me just put it just like that in there. So you see what happens. When I press play, it says apple banana. So what do you think is actually happening? Whatever you type in on both sides, that's what's going to be displayed on the screen. So if I go and take, instead of apple, I will click there. I clicked on it and I will type in there. I will say hello there. And I will take this variable and put it in there. Now watch what's going to happen now. It says hello there, Harry Potter. I click it again. Hello there, Harry Potter. Now it's quite quick. See, it disappeared. If you want it to be there for longer, you just come in here, click on it, and you type instead of 2 seconds, if you want it to be there for 3 seconds or 4 seconds, however long you want that message to appear on the screen, you can go and type it in. Okay. Now coming to the interesting part. You see these two, okay, not yet. Let me just explain these two things. What these two blocks do is very similar to the say. It's just that it will show it in a speech bubble. Let me just show you, for example. If I just put this in there. Okay, you can see the speech bubble comes like it's thinking. It's not like it's not saying it. So basically, it's the same thing. It's just that the way it looks on the screen. So let's leave it at that. Okay, now when we create a program for somebody, when you're playing an app, you don't see all this code. What do you see? You only see this here. You see this here and you start your game and you carry on. So now, how can we make it that the person must not come in here and type in the name Harry Potter? What if we want this character to ask you for your name, and then when you enter your name, the character will greet you by your name? Now, we come to something called sensing. Right? You see in your options here, we come to sensing. Now there's something here called ask what's your name. It's called a ask block. If I take this block here, I'll just leave it in the center of your screen for now. Can you see here? There's something called your answer. Now, if I tick it, what should happen? If I tick this, it appears here. So basically, this is similar to a variable, but how come all our variables are normally here? We come here, our variables are here. Even if I want to make another variable, I will click, it will appear here. But then this, if I click on sensing, there's also something below the ask block called answer. And if I click it, it behaves just like a normal variable. Basically, this is a variable, but it's a special type of variable. Basically, this variable works together with this blue block here. So let me show you how this is going to work. Okay, so I'm going to just leave this on one side. And I will come here and say, I will link up the block that says, ask, what's your name? Now, instead of me saying this now, set name to Harry Potter, I will, let me just show you what happens now. When I click this, when I click the flag, see what it says, what's your name? Can you see there's a small box that appeared in the bottom for you to type your name? Now, if you type your name here, Harry, when you click this button, right, when you click that button, let me show you what's going to happen. You see this variable here that we're not using at the moment, this variable answer. Whatever you typed in that block that appeared, whatever you typed in there, for example, if I typed in Harry, Harry is now in this variable. But remember, it's a very special type of variable. Now, if I want to use it, I can save it in the variable that I made. So basically, watch this here. What's your name? I will say set name to, and I'll put this in here. So basically, let me explain again what happened. I'm gonna run this together while this is on here. So it asks me what's your name. You come in here, type in Harry. Okay, let me take it. Can you see it changed over here? Let's try again. What's your name? Okay, I'll say my name is Ron. I'll type in Ron. I will tick the arrow. Can you see it changed over here? Okay, so now we're learning something. So if I take this and I join this up over here, it says hello there name. So let's test that out now. What's your name? Let's say hello there, Harry Potter. Okay, can you see now our programs are becoming a little bit interesting? We don't have to type in the names. Now we can ask the person to it. So if you're trying this at home and you want to try it out, for example, what's your name? You can type in your name. So let's use the name of the person that asked the question. I think it was Zoe. If I type in here, Zoe. Hello there, Zoe. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take some questions just now. I just want to give you another example. What if I want to ask for your grade as well? So let's go to variables. Let's make another variable called grade. Grade for grade. Okay, now I will take this. Okay, we can leave it like that for now. I like to do all my inputs first and then all my outputs at the end, but I will show you, you can even do it like this. So basically, let's go to sensing and let's ask, put an ask block over here. Let's type in what grade are you in? What grade are you in? Now, very important. You remember the special variable I told you that works hand in hand with this block. Now, if you typed in what's your name and we typed in Zoe, after you ask this question here, the second question, and you type in a grade, you entered grade 5. Whatever that was in answer is now gone. This variable answer now has the grade that you entered, which is 5. Zoe that was in here won't be there anymore. So let's use the set. Remember, the set is very important. That's how we set a value in your variable. So I'll say set grade 2, and I'll take this and put in here. Remember, where is this coming from? This is coming from when you type in the answer. Where is this coming from? This is coming from when you type in your answer. Okay, so let's do a say again. So we will go to looks. Let's take a say hello for 2 seconds. Now I want to say, for example, I wish you all the best for grade 5 or whatever grade that you entered in. So I want to say 2 things. So I will use something similar to this. So what is that? You go to operators. You will take the join, which can join 2 things. I will put the join in here. I will say, I wish you all the best for grade. And in here, I will put in the variable grade. Now let's check how this is going to work. After this, I will take a question. So think about if you have any question that is relating to what you're doing. So let's test this out. Let's run it. What's your name? We'll enter, for example, let's say Tony. Hello there, Tony. What grade are you in? Okay, I'll say 5. I wish you all the best for grade 5. Okay. So let's take a question at this moment. I want to leave this on the screen so you can. Let's take a question from, okay, who's got their hand up? Victoria. Okay, Victoria, you can ask your question.
Sir, I can't find the code that I can't find the code to ask what. I can't find the code that sets the name.
The set, the ask or the set?
The set.
Okay, the set. You see the set? Can you see it's all color coordinated? Are you seeing the colors? Can you see this orange over here?
Yes.
Okay, so orange will come down. You see it's all color coded on your left. So the set option comes here under variable. So just say you are looking for the ask block. You don't know where the ask block is. The ask block is light blue. So if you come here to sensing, can you see it there? There's your ask. The set will be over here related to variables, and you will find it. Are you finding it now, Victoria?
I think I found it.
Okay, good. Are you using 2 devices, Victoria?
Pardon?
Are you using 2 devices, 2 laptops?
No, I am not.
Okay, so how are you doing the coding together with the Zoom lesson?
I split my screen.
Oh, very good. You're very smart, Victoria. Good, man. Let's take another question from Jaden.
Okay, sir, do you think that we can ask the wizard my age?
Yes, we can even do that.
Oh,
See, like
okay.
how I asked, what grade are you in? I could have asked, say, what age are you? And then we can enter the age, and then maybe you can tell you that it'll tell you your age. It can give you a message related to your age. Maybe it can recommend you a few games that is suitable for your age. Okay, let's take another question from okay, let's get Noah's question. Hi, Noah.
Hello. So So this is like a process of making a game, it seems.
Yes, yes.
Because it stores the information for the rest of forever.
Yes.
Just stores the information forever, and that can be used in any format you want it to. You want to use it in.
Perfect. I can see you understanding what's happening here. Very good.
Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you. Let's talk to Sia. Hi, Sia. You
Sir.
can. Hi.
Sir, can you please repeat that again, sir? I'm struggling.
Oh, no problem, Sia. Don't worry. Which part you not understanding?
At the say and join.
Okay, the say and join. Okay, let me explain. I will explain that part again. Okay, I'll come back to questions a little later. Let me just do some explaining. You see this say block. Now, how the say block works is you can type in whatever you want this character to say. You can type it in here. But now, if I want to use a variable, just say if I take this variable, just say I entered the grade 5. So basically, what's in here? 5 is in here. If I take this and put it in here, the wizard is just going to say 5. Now, that's not really user-friendly now. What does 5 mean? It means 5 years, 5 sweets, 5 what? So it's not very meaningful for me to say. Let me show you, for example. I will take this. Okay, that's not going to work. Okay, basically, if I just click at the moment now, 5, can you see that? Let me click again. It's just saying 5. Now 5 what? Now to make it more meaningful, we can use an operator. Now operator is the green options. And this basically, you can type 2 things. Basically, if I want to put 3 things or 4 things, I can take a join, put it inside another join. Now there's 1, 2, 3 things. You can play around with this. For now, let's just use 1 join. Okay, and what does it say? I wish you all the best for grade. Now, at the moment, it's showing banana there. We don't want banana. I want to put the grade. So I would go to variables, click on grade, take, and you put it in over here. Now, when you link up everything, I'm going to test this one more time for you. Can you see now? You can't put this in here. It doesn't lock in. This type of block means that you must put it inside another block. So basically, can you see it just highlighted there? That means I can put it in there. And let's test it one more time. All right. Let's test it. Let's not be only biased to Marvel. Let's also give the DC fan. So let's say, what's your name? Let's say Bruce Wayne. What? That's Batman. Bruce Wayne. And I will tick over here. Hello there, Bruce Wayne. What grade are you in? Let's say Bruce Wayne is in grade 8. I will type in here 8. Tick the box. Okay, did I not link in? Oh, look what I did there. Okay, here it's supposed to be, I wish you all the best for. I took the grade and I put it in the second. It's supposed to be in here. Okay, let's test it again. Okay, what's your name? I'm Batman. Hello there, Batman. What grade are you in? I'm in grade 9, for example. I wish you all the best for grade 9. Okay, so that's quite interesting. Now you can add on more things. Let's try this. Now this wizard is just standing straight there. It's not doing much. Let's try and change its costume when he asks the question. So let's go to looks. First, let's go to costumes and let's see what costumes we have. So I'll click on costumes. There's the first costume. That's the one we're using. There's the second costume. And the third costume. See, it's looking like quite angry there. So let's do this here. Let's start off with the first costume. just before he says hello there. So basically, I'm going to move this block down here. In here, I want to change his costume. So let's do this here. When we start off this program, I want him to start with the first costume. You know, sometimes when the costume changes, then it stays like that. And then when I press play again, it starts off with the costume where it ended off with. So when I do it like this, when I press the green flag, he will always start with this character the way he looks now. So let's join that there. Before we do the save, let's switch to costume B. So all of this over here. And right at the end, let's switch to costume C and let's put a serious message there. Because you know, costume C, if you look at costume C, is like very serious there. So let's say, let's put a message saying, don't forget to wear your mask. Very serious question. Don't forget to wear your mask. Okay, let's check if this works now, guys. Make this bigger. Okay, what's your name? Let's try Harry Potter again. Harry Potter. Can you see Harry Potter appears here? Okay, let me show you one thing. I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna go here. Now that we're learning more about this, I don't want this to show. I want it to be hidden. So I'm gonna go to variables, but I'm gonna untick those two there. So see our screen looks nice. Okay. So I'm gonna come in here. What's your name? Say Harry Potter. Hello there, Harry Potter. Can you see the wizard changed his costume? What grade are you in? We'll say 5. I wish you all the best for grade 5. And look at this. Sternly, don't forget to wear your mask. Okay. So as you see, gradually we are making this more interesting. Remember, you're only in grade 5. I know you're so enthusiastic to make it more. But the thing is, if I show you too much too quick, some people are not going to understand. But you see, the things that I'm showing you are enough for you now to go and work on and improve yourself. Now, let's make this wizard also maybe answer like a maths question. Maybe it will ask you for 2 numbers and it will give you the maybe product. Okay, so basically let's go make 2 variables. Let's go make, for example, num1. And let's take another variable, let's say num2. Right. I will make this a little smaller because now, can you see our coding is becoming longer and longer. As we're thinking about more things, we are adding the blocks and it's becoming more interesting. Okay, so let's ask the person to give a number. So let's go to sensing and I will take a ask block. Now, where do we want to ask this here? Let's do it before this. I'll leave this right in the bottom and let's ask some math questions over here. Right, so I will ask enter in a value for num1. Enter in a value for num1. Now you remember, whenever you ask a question in this light blue, then your answer, when you enter the answer appears here. Now I'm going to take that answer and I'm going to save it in the variable. And to save in the variable, you're going to use the set block. The same thing over and over, guys. Can you see I'm using the same thing over and over? Now, it's just that I'm asking for something else. Now, the reason I'm doing this, I want you to see it over and over that you're going to learn it. So now that I'm asking, enter in a value for num1, click here. You select num1 and you put in answer. So basically, whatever is typed in on the screen it appears here. Okay, let's go to sensing again. Let's ask for enter in a value and I will say variables. I will say set. Let's take this away. And I will say set num2 to answer. So now I've got num1, I've got num2. Now you don't ask for, let's work out the product I said. And I didn't make a variable for product. Let's go make a variable for product. Product, you remember it means multiplication. So there is my variable product. Click OK. Now to work out product, it means num1 multiplied by num2. So we'll go to operators. Now this is about yesterday's lesson. Go to operators. Take the multiplication block, put it in there. And I want num1 times num2. So go to variables. Take your num1. Okay, it didn't work there. Let's put it in here. Num1 times num2. Let's put it in here. And now let the wizard say the product is and give the answer. So the say, can you see say block is like a darker blue. Take your say. Now I want to say two things. So I'm going to use the join. I'm going to say the product is, and I want to say the product. So we'll go to variable. You'll take product and you put it in there. That's just this. I know this is now becoming more complicated, but you see from here onwards, guys, all this here from here onwards, I just want it to be for the kids who want to learn a little bit more. And you've got the weekend to practice with this. Let's test this and let's see how it goes. Make the full screen. Okay, let me just move there. Stop. What's your name? Let's say my name is Tony. Hello there, Tony. What grade are you in? I'm in grade 5. I typed in 5. Click your arrow. I wish you all the best for grade 5. Enter in a value for num1. Yes, I entered 6. Enter in a value for num2. Let's say I say 3. The product is 0. It's supposed to tell me the product is 6 times 3 is 18. Product is, okay. Can you see my mistake here? Can you see over here? Everything is correct except one thing. Look here. I did not select the correct variable. Now watch here. Can you see a simple mistake like that? It didn't give me the correct answer. So let's go and test it again quickly to show it all works. What's your name? My name is Tony. Hello there, Tony. What grade are you in? I'm in grade 5. Type it in here. Click that. Wish you all the best for grade 5. Enter in a value for num1. We entered 6. Enter in a value for num2. You come in here, enter 3. The product is 18. Don't forget to wear your mask. Okay. Now, we've done like a complete program here, guys. It didn't take us too long. The thing that I want you to take out from this lesson, the main thing is, you see this variable answer. We're using it over and over. Look at how many times. Answer is here, it's there, it's there, it's there. But answer, this variable answer has different values at different times, because whenever you ask a question and you enter something, whatever you entered, that value that you entered is now in answer. See, you see over here, when you saved answer into name, at this point, Answer had the name that you entered. But at this point over here, when they asked you what grade are you in, you entered a number. Now that number is in here and is now stored in grade. Okay, I know this is maybe from all the lessons, it's like the most complicated lesson, but I will do it again. Just we're building. Can you believe we started off with just that? Where you asked for a name, we stored the name, we said hello. Then we asked for the grade. So basically, then we did this. You can learn it in portions, guys. Then you asked, what grade are you in? Save the grade. So basically, it's just the 3 lines of code. I know it seems like so much. Then we asked this questions here. We asked for you to enter the num1, num2. We worked with the product and we displayed. Okay, let's go quickly for any questions. Let's take the question from Asma. Okay, can you answer?
Hello, sir.
Hello, how are you?
Good, and you?
I'm okay.
My question is, will we learn how with 2 people how to make a conversation?
Yes. I will do that in the later lesson, and we can do an example. Okay. If I forget about it, you can always remind me to add in another character. We can add in 2 characters there that they can talk to each other maybe. Okay, let's take another question. Okay, I can see Victoria has another question.
Muted.
Okay, hi Victoria.
My Zora thing keeps saying that I am under maintenance.
Under maintenance.
Yes.
Okay, so you are not able to use any of these blocks, Victoria?
Yes, I am not able to.
Oh, you're not able to do any of these.
I can't do most of them.
Okay. I know, can you see sometimes, look over here. When I move my cursor down to the bottom, it says sometimes they're coming soon. It says we're working on it. Like certain features that are, like for example over here, look here, coming soon. Okay, so basically those are features that they're still gonna add on, but these features here that you are seeing, all of you are supposed to have access to it. Even over here, can you see over here, they've got add extension. There are actually more things here that I'm gonna show you later on that we can also add, musical instruments and stuff. So maybe send them an email, Victoria, who you're liaising with, and this maybe they will try and fix it on their side.
Okay, I'll try sending them a mail.
Okay, let's take a question from Jitro.
Sir,
Hi.
can you like make them move from one place to another?
Yes. If you look at my first 2 videos, I showed you how to do that. You can glide, you can move. It's all here under motion.
Or like say like they can like walk.
Yes. If you look at some, let me show you quickly. If you look at some sprites, if you go under people, like just watch this over here. If I put my cursor on this guy, look at this guy here. There are so many options here for walking. Look at this one over here, Avery. Can you see my cursor?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you pick Avery, the sprite Avery, her costumes will simulate walking like this. So basically, as you just say next costume, and you move 10 steps, you can show the walking. I will show you that maybe if we have time, the next lesson on Monday. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we've got about 5 minutes left. Let's take a question from Jaden.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm
How are
okay.
you?
I'm okay.
Okay, I've got a question for you.
All right.
Do people do sports?
Do people?
I say, do people do sports?
Sports. You mean like
Yes.
soccer and all of that?
Yes.
Yes, there is. If you go look at the sprites here, we do have the sports category, and you can go and select all these things here. You can play around with. Can you see? There's
okay.
Anna. Can you see she's playing basketball? Then you look at this
Yeah.
guy here, Dorian. He's also
Mhm.
dancing and playing there. Let's look at Andy. Andy is in a wheelchair and playing wheelchair basketball. Right. So
Okay.
you can look at all this. There's so many things here that you can actually go and learn. Okay. Let's
Okay.
take the question from Zoe.
There's 5 minutes left.
No, sir.
Hi.
I have a question to ask you.
Okay.
When you write this in in code, not
Yes.
block code, will
Yes.
it be as long as this, or will it be
No.
the same?
It will be longer. It'll be slightly longer. You see, block code, they made it easy for you guys because you're still kids now and you're learning this for the first time. So they make it all easy, like it's already ready made. You understand? See, like this now, if you want to ask a question, you just go here to sensing, you pick which block you want, there's the ask block, you take it and you put it. Now in when you are coding, for example, maybe you're coding in a language called Delphi, you don't have ready-made blocks for you. You gotta type in your command, but you will get the hang of it. What you're learning now, you are so lucky that you guys are starting to learn it this so early. When I was in school, we only started learning computer science in grade 10. Now you guys are learning from so early. Your guys are going to be super smart. Okay. Okay, so we got time for one more question. And let's get a question from somebody who hasn't asked a question before. Quite a few of you guys, you don't want to ask questions. Okay, so if that is all, please try and make sure that you get Zora to work. And I hope my lessons are being helpful to you. I read in the comments that you said, what did you all say? If you don't understand, yeah, I think somebody said they didn't understand something. So I'll always give you a chance in the lesson, maybe towards the middle and also always at the end to ask your question. Okay, so please, if you try this out, yeah? Remember, don't have to do the whole thing. Remember, it's part by part. If you only do that 3 lines there, 3 blocks, perfect. You can see something that's going to happen. Okay, not that 3 blocks. Let's use that block there. You see the switch costume. You don't have to even have the switch costume. I put the switch costume there so that we make it a little bit interesting on the screen. But these 3 blocks here, the ask, the set, and the say. That's what I want you to go and practice. The ask, set, and say. Okay. Thank you. All of you do take care. In the weekend, I will see you again on Monday. Okay. Thank you.